the feet of Loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My steamy Loon. You've been very steamy and very smoky, all sorts of like mysterious things lately.
Steamy, that's a new one.
It is, yeah. I haven't seen you steamy since, well, we won't get into that. Anyway, so today we are steaming. Imagine that. And we are, so it's the holiday, when we're filming this, the holidays are still really not that far in the past from us. So we're still giving it the old college try.
Yes,
and we're doing
some healthier
choices. Stuff. But you know us, if we're going to do it, we are not going to compromise on taste.
Yes.
And we're doing one of our favorite things in the world, which is cooking Asian.
Yes.
Let's tell them. We're doing our vegetarian steamed dumplings. Yay! I love dumplings.
Yes.
So any kind of dumpling is good.
So much. They're the best.
They're the best. They're so good. And these have everything in them but the chicken sink.
Yeah. Well,
the chicken sink.
The chicken sink.
We have a chicken sink, actually. It makes a lot of racket. The kitchen sink.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Well, let's put in the chicken sink.
So anyway, so we're going to start off. So these are all, they're really not, I call them vegetarian, but it's mostly because it's not meat. We start off with our favorite fungus.
Yes.
Mushrooms. And these are shiitake mushrooms. Now, I'm going with fresh on these. You want to cut away the stems and just roughly chop them. That's about 2 cups, about 5.5 ounces. If you want to use the dried, just make sure you reconstitute them with warm water first.
Right.
Okay,
which is very important.
That is very important.
All right. And now we got some tofu,
That's
people.
some firm tofu. That is 1 cup that I've just kind of roughly cut.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth.
There we go.
Just use some good oven. Now we're going to start getting into our favorite Asian flavors. That is a tablespoon of minced ginger.
Yes.
Such a huge flavor builder.
There's a lot in this.
I'm telling you, well, Chinese, Asian cooking is just,
So
it's got those layers of flavor that are so good.
And then we have some garlic.
That's right. That is 3 cloves of garlic that I've minced. Okay, now let's talk about these guys. So we're going to do soy sauce. So this is an opportunity. I always love it when I go when I cook Asian to make a trip to my favorite Asian market. Hopefully you have one near you. This is just regular soy sauce. Just good old soy sauce. You can use low sodium if you want to. That's 3 tablespoons.
And then we have the dark.
This is dark soy sauce. Now I'm telling you,
look at that. Look at how
it's a little thicker. It is.
That looks delicious.
It's just a little more intense. It's got that umami flavor, a taste to it that we love so much.
That.
Let me just say though on that real quick. Nowadays, I was in a supermarket in Dallas, Texas, of all places, and they had dark soy sauce. I think more and more people are just having fun with Asian cooking, that it's becoming readily available. I'll have a link to it. If you can't find dark soy sauce, you can just use regular soy sauce in this place.
Just use the same amount, but with regular.
That's right. And this is sesame oil. One of my favorite things to cook. Another one of those things.
So good.
2 tablespoons of that.
Right now, everything is smelling delicious.
It's like.
What's this? Let's start on this side.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, no, we'll do this.
I like to go in the order.
Sorry.
I have a method to my madness. It's because I follow the recipe, so you'll follow along.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, that is, those are some scallions, and that's a 1/4 cup of nicely chopped scallions.
Then some parsley.
And then that's cilantro.
That's cilantro.
That's a 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro that I've chopped. If you're going to go with dried, then use 2 tablespoons.
Yes.
And then
we've got
we've got some more spice. Now this is a tablespoon of ground coriander. It's really great. It's readily available in most supermarkets. And then that's a teaspoon of white pepper. You can use regular black pepper if you can't find white pepper. And see if you can get the coriander because it's really good.
And then some chili
sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. And they have all kinds of chili sauce, and that stuff does pack some heat. So if you like your dumpling spicy, then go with 2-3 teaspoons. If you're not quite just normal, then go with 1 teaspoon. Okay, so now let me help clear this stuff out of the way while you work your
And I'm just going to pulse until it gets all mixed together.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's great. I think that's good.
I know, that's good. That looks good. Now, I put a spatula there next to you.
Let's just do one
quick. You may need to scooch things down just a little bit.
But you know what? I like running into a chunk of scallion.
I know. Every now and then.
Well, hello, scallion.
Chunk of something. Okay, so
one more quick spin. And we're good.
So it's kind of got the consistency of like a bean curd or something like that, but it's really, really
wonderful.
And the smell is insane.
Let me show everybody real quick, just so you make sure you can see it.
Yep.
So good.
All right.
All right.
Now you go ahead and get started on. Wesley has become an expert at making dumplings, and there are all different ways and shapes and forms.
Hold on, let me put this down.
Okay. There are all different shapes and forms that you can do dumplings. So he's come up with this way that is really cute and really fun.
Yes.
And I think is easier than just the taco version.
Right.
So,
well, we normally do just the taco version.
I know, but you wanted to try something new this time.
I did.
I said, okay, who am I to stop you?
All right.
And the results were wonderful.
We are going to make a dumpling real quick.
So I can tell you from experience, your tendency is to want to overstuff these. Don't do that.
That is my tendency.
Well, imagine that. I mean, but you want to get all that stuff in there. But this makes a good amount of dumplings. Mm-hmm. So less is more for these dumplings. So he's wet his fingers. I should also say when you make your
I wet my finger.
You wet your finger. I'm going to talk to you as you.
I know.
You're going to find dumpling wrappers in Asian markets for sure. Nowadays, you're starting to find them in the Asian sections of just regular good old supermarkets. I'll also have a link to where you can order them as well.
Okay, so I made a taco. After I wet the sides, I made a taco. And then what I'm going to do, this is the fun part.
Oh, it's so exciting.
It's just...
And so and then they sit up like that, and then they steam beautifully.
Thank you.
And so we're going to make a whole bunch of those.
Yes,
okay?
We're going to make probably a dozen of those.
Oh, at least. So now what we're going to do is we're going to steam. So however you like to steam whatever you're steaming, you've probably seen this before. This is our bamboo steamer. This is not expensive, very cheap. And
I've had it for years.
I've had it for almost as long as I've known the Loon, and that's a long time. So this is a double stacker. We're only going to do one round of these because these are kind of small.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've got this in my wok right here. Now, I normally would tell you to do, if you're working with a wok, to make sure you're using a wok ring to secure it in place over the stove. But I'm feeling pretty secure with this because it's just water. It's going to be boiling in a little bit. But anyway, put enough in there where you can submerge your bamboo steamer. And then, now these are the fun things. These again, make that trip to the Asian market. You don't have to use this. But these are banana leaves. And what's so cool now...
I love that you can buy them already pre-cut.
They have, and I'm going to have a link to it, they have now companies that make them. I mean, they make it so easy for you that it's the size of your steamer, and you just stick that in there.
Pre-cut.
And it'll, just press it in there.
Oh, this chili paste is making my nose run. Or chili sauce.
Well, anyway, okay, so now if you don't have banana leaves, and these take, if you're wanting to make these tonight, you're probably not going to get same-day delivery for banana leaves, but allow a couple days. If you're not going to use banana leaves, you can use corn husks that you use to make tamales. You could even use parchment paper, whatever you do to normally steam your products, your food.
Look at how cute those are.
That is really, really cute. Okay, so we're going to now start putting those in here. We're going to load this up. And I'm going to get my steamer. Once we get them loaded up, I'm going to start steaming. They steam for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you this great sauce that we make.
Oh, I love that sauce.
I know. And then we're going to eat.
Yay!
Dumplings! Okay, it is dumplings time.
It's dumpling time.
Oh, is there anything better than a wok full of dumplings? I think not.
No.
Okay, so let me just quickly review. These have been going about 20 minutes. They should be good. It's always like, I hope.
They will be.
And so what we did, the way that Wesley did these, they are they're sturdy. They've got a nice base, like we all do.
But they could fall over.
But they could fall. So what we do to kind of help them especially during the steaming process, they get a little, like, oh, what's happening? So we just
put them back to back.
Put them back to back.
Yes.
And again, we didn't do this. Makes enough to make a good full wrapper, full party. And these freeze beautifully. So we just did half because we're having our own little party, just the two of us. Okay.
All right, let's look at these.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to turn this baby off. This has been going for 20 minutes. Now be super, super careful because like I said, this is hot. Aren't those beautiful?
Oh, those are great.
I love it.
Oh, those look fun.
Those are really great. And then now Loon, if you want to start taking them out.
Do you want to tell them about this amazing
I'm going to tell them about that sauce.
So Look at that.
You got to serve this with a sauce, and this is what I call like my hot and sour Thai sauce.
Yes.
But anyway, the way I make, and this can be made well in advance, and the way you prepare it is, first of all, I get 2 tablespoons of just good old soy sauce. And then you're going to take a 1/4 teaspoon of cornstarch and just use like a fork or a spoon or something to help that dissolve. What that's going to do is it acts as a little bit of a thickener. It kind of thickens the sauce up in just a little bit. So then we get another small saucepan, and apparently I have my heat really high because I'm going to add this 1/4 cup of vegetable stock, and it's going to really sizzle, but that's okay. And then to that, we're going to add a tablespoon of fish sauce. Fish sauce is something that you can find now in the Asian section of many well-stocked supermarkets, or at an Asian market, or online. And then we're going to add some of that wonderful chili sauce. If you like your sauce really hot, put 2 teaspoons in it. I'm telling you, this stuff packs some heat. And then to that we added a couple of scallions that I cut up, and then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So you got a little bit of heat, you got a little bit of sweet. Just let that simmer, and then what we do is we just add in that soy sauce with the cornstarch to it. Let that cook for about 2 minutes, and you'll see it immediately just naturally starts to thicken because of that cornstarch. And then I just get a cute little, if you got a cute little Asian bowl, just transfer it. It doesn't even have to be Asian. Just make sure it's cute. Transfer it to a little bowl, and you're good. And it can be served warm, or it can be served chilled. And
Yay!
Look at you!
I'm sorry, I'm still fingering them. I'm fingering the dumplings.
Okay, well, that sounds lovely.
Sorry.
Okay, so now that is beautiful.
Isn't that great, y'all? Hold on, let me make the picture look here good.
Yeah,
there we go.
Set the picture.
Yes.
Okay, now I've got a few more chopped scallions, because these are, these are steamed. A lot of times we do pan fried and all, and they looked fried and all delicious and all. These have that steamed look to them, so they're healthier. But I just think they're fantastic.
Look at how cute they are. They are so
we don't
cute.
we do care if it's delicious, but more than anything, Wesley wants it to be adorable or cute.
And this sauce, y'all. This sauce.
It's the sauce.
It adds to it. And I always tend to get sauce on
I know. So
myself.
lean in. It's that classic Chinese, Asian. It's actually got some Thai influence to it.
Oh, the filling is so tasty. You could taste the mushroom.
It's that, I think it's, I'm a little partial, but I think it's got that umami taste.
It totally does.
Like,
and then a little bit of heat from the chili paste, or the chili sauce.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I need to go in for one more. These are so good. They're just bite size.
I know.
Wow, I just love these.
And they're healthy, so we can sit here and chow on these and not really feel too guilty. He's doing the dumpling trot.
That sauce is so good too. Wow, this is delicious. They really are. I could eat all of those. And these are 100% Loon approved.
Yes.
Totally.
Now don't make fun of me. So I'm left-handed, and when I was a kid, I broke this elbow, so I can't turn this arm over. So I have to do. And he laughs at me.
I don't mean to. I'm laughing with you.
But I'm not. I just it's hard. It's like doing fish chopsticks with your opposite hand.
I brought a fork over for you. Aren't those delicious?
So and you're right. I love that it does have a little bit of heat in it, but not too much. Just enough.
Just the wonderful, just wonderful Asian.
Yes, it's classic
taste.
Asian taste, and it's steamed, so we can eat it.
Oh, sorry. Just stuffing ourselves right here. Now, you can get this recipe on howtofeedaloon.com. You've got a lot of dumpling recipes.
I know. But I think this is our only steamed one, so I love it. So go to our social media.
That filling is so good.
Thank you. Go to our, it's filling too. Go to our social media, like us, share us, do all of that stuff. Leave comments, make steamed dumplings. I'm telling you.
It's so good.
Not only is it super delicious, it's fun.
Yes.
I mean, we made those together. The Loon kind of came up with this packaging. And
I think I can taste the chicken sink in here.
It's a vegetarian, so there's no chicken sink. It's the mushroom sink. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
We love you. Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys. Now, if you want to be a part of the Loon Fun, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you won't miss a single recipe.
Ooh, that's right. And if you want another amazing Asian recipe just like this, well, then just click right here.
Yeah, click. Subscribe.
Click subscribe.
Yeah, click subscribe.